Worcestershire. Is that not what I said earlier? Did I say Worcestershire?
You said Worcestershire.
Oh, it's Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Right, that's what I said.
The same way that you double down. This is exactly why in my review, I said I know more than you.
Oh, arrogant.
Welcome back.
Hi!
Hello. Episode 21, we're finally legal.
Yeah, welcome back for episode 21 of Beards and Sundries.
We don't have to steal the Boda box anymore. We can actually buy it.
Ah, thank God, because I was getting tired of breaking laws.
But we can't afford it because corporate doesn't pay us enough.
It is retail.
That's right, guys. It's time for another lunch break here at Beards and Sundries, the shop where three gay men with beards discuss a new sundry item each episode.
My name is Jay, and unlike Anthony, my review exceeds expectations.
Ooh.
And I'm Anthony, the alternative-looking stock boy who's just a bit older than a stock boy should be.
And I'm Joe, the fifth star that he's hoping to get on his review today. And today's sundry item is Anthony's annual job review. That's right, Beardos. Anthony's birthday is this week, so we thought it would be very fitting to hold Anthony's review and see if he's fit for a raise, or maybe some BS bucks.
We get to trash talk Anthony, and that is my favorite part.
Yay!
This should be fun for them, at least. Joe, are we going to talk about my sundries on my review today?
We are going to talk about some sundries, Anthony.
What about my sundries?
We don't have enough time to talk about all your sundries, baby. But if you guys are new to our show and you're wondering just what the hell a sundry is, the term comes from an Old English word meaning odds and ends. Today, it's used mainly in retail to group together items that otherwise wouldn't have a group of their own. So, as three very judgy gay men with beards, we are using the term to group together the wide range of topics that we cover.
Wow. Incredible.
Judge Judy's in session.
Wow, indeed. I know. Thanks. Save it for my review.
You know what I don't have any comments on? That opening. Great job, Joe. No notes.
Oh, thanks. I know. So, I thought we would jump right into it. We're going to begin with some origins on Anthony himself. So, Anthony came to be in this state of Oklahoma back in 1984. November 19th, to be exact. The small little ginger was brought into the world, and now here he is for his review.
Oh, Anthony, did TVs have color back then?
They did. That is one thing that was really true. I was born in the great city of Sapulpa, Oklahoma.
Ooh, Sapulpa. Only weirdos live there.
Weird people live in Sapulpa. You know who you are.
Yeah, just weird people.
Just weird people.
Oh, just so weird.
Weird people with pet turtles.
Fuck you, Todd. Let's get some fun facts about 1984. A Google search that I never thought I would do on my laptop, 1984 fun facts. Let's see. Oh, the Soviet Union boycotted the Summer Olympics. Ooh. In 1984, Apple Computer Incorporated unveiled the Macintosh personal computer for $1,995, selling almost 250,000 units in 1984 alone.
What's that adjusted for inflation?
I was just about to do that inflation calculator. And Joe, will you give me that price again?
$1,995.
1995, and that is in 1984 to 2022. So today, with inflation, that is $5,722.17, because inflation has increased 186.8% since then.
That's a lot of BS bucks, y'all.
I guess I'm really sorry about that, everybody.
Wow. Thank you, Anthony. You brought nearly 200% inflation.
It's not my fault that Ronald Reagan exists.
Brought inflation.
You know what? I'm going to give you a C on this section.
Okay.
Off to a good start here. Also in 1984, the top song was Like a Virgin by Madonna.
Okay, you know what? A, good job.
So that's one on your good column. Got it.
C for inflation. A for music.
Jay, show your work, please. Okay.
Jay is recording this all in his notebook, and he just held up the notebook for us to see, which is very unusual in a review.
You know what? I am a transparent boss, and I want everything to be known.
You're transparent, all right, but I don't know if you're a boss.
Hey!
You're a transparent bully.
Ooh.
You're right. I am a bully, and I'm transparent about it.
Back on track. This is Anthony's review, not Jay's review.
Yeah, this is my fucking review.
Yeah, trash me later.
So then let's hop into some review questions for you, Anthony. Jay, you had a couple of these. Let's start with one of yours, Jay.
Anthony. Sorry, let me get to the text. I gotta remember it.
Wow, you guys are really not prepared for this review.
You know what? This is our first year of reviews. Get over it. We're writing this down how shitty you are. Question 1, Anthony.
Okay.
What are your strengths here at the BNS market?
I essentially carry this entire podcast on my back.
Self-centered.
No, at the BNS market, I make sure that everything gets stocked. As soon as Jay steals a Boda box, I replace it with a new one from the back.
Tattletale bitch.
Snitch,
Oh,
get
okay.
stitch later.
Wow.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and I keep this whole place stocked with weed. In the back. For free, by the way.
Paraphernalia on the shelves. Check for later.
Anthony keeps drugs.
Anthony doesn't share his drugs. Okay.
I put them in back. There's literally a bowl of gummies back there. What, do you think those were just candy?
We are sober.
Anthony has drugs in his rear end. Got it.
Anthony stoned.
Also, strength, hottest person in the market.
Self-centered.
Anthony is premenopausal. Got it.
Circling back to self-centered. I'm going to recircle that.
Anthony may be stealing man pawns
All right. Narcissism.
for his heat strokes.
Also herpes?
Poppers?
Poppers? Well, Anthony, that is great. I'm so glad that you feel that way about yourself.
Sure.
Okay. Anthony, can you name a time that you solved a conflict between you and a coworker?
Yeah, absolutely. One time I was having a...
Very eager already to talk about conflict. Okay.
Yes, I was having an issue with a coworker whose name shall remain unnamed. Jane.
Drunk.
Possibly drunk. Definitely drunk.
Jay called me a fugly slut.
But he tells the truth. Yeah.
Honest and truthful. Got it.
To which I responded by sucking his dick, but
Teeny weeny peeny.
I stole his wallet while he was orgasming.
All right. So theft.
Possible magician. Sleight of hand.
So now I have dirt on him, so he can't be mean to me anymore, and I have his wallet.
Lacks personal hygiene.
Really worked out for me.
Actual dirt on person. Noted. Okay.
What?
Doesn't realize that all he got was credit card debt.
And credit card head.
The bills are yours now.
Jay, do you know that the bills don't transfer just because I stole them, right?
What? Oh, God. No wonder Discover keeps calling.
Won't help pay off Jay's credit card debt.
No.
So he's poor.
Yeah, you don't pay me anything.
Possible unionization.
How are you mystified by that?
Must discuss ASAP with HR.
Anthony, that was a great way to describe a situation where you resolved conflict, and it was by sexual favors and theft. Good job.
Yeah, I know. You're welcome.
I find that a good characteristic, I think, of a good employee.
It's called cunning.
Oh, cunning. Sorry, I misunderstood that.
I bet you did.
Trying to trick Jay with the word cunning.
In and im sound very similar together.
I bet they do. To you.
I'm deaf.
That's why you didn't hear me steal your wallet.
Jay lacks listening skills.
Hey, again, not my review. This is later.
Delete, 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 delete. Save for later review. Okay.
Copy paste 2 weeks from now.
Jay, would you be so good as to read us question 2 from your pile?
Yeah. Anthony, here at the B&S market, what do you believe are your weaknesses?
I would say my weakness is my real, absolute lack of giving a shit about corporate direction. I just don't care.
Constipated.
Ooh, stellar answer, actually. I believe that.
Yeah, I just do not care at all.
Doesn't give shit.
Wow. You know what? That is moving you up the scale.
Definitely constipated.
Oh, and I'm almost never constipated. That's actually a weakness, too. It's quite the opposite.
Almost never.
Bragging about watery diarrhea.
So are you saying you're running?
Taking Jay's thunder.
It's a real fiber issue.
Anthony has diarrhea.
Can you spell diarrhea for us, Jay?
No.
Diarrhea, and another one of my strengths is spelling.
Holy shit. I did spell it right.
That's another one of my strengths, so jot that down on the earlier question.
Says organized, but had to go back to an earlier question.
I said organization was my weakness.
Tries to turn tables on reviewer.
Circling back to narcissism.
Oh my god.
That's 2 circles that I've arrowed to now. All right, great, Anthony. We really appreciate your answers.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, Anthony, can you tell me a time that you went above and beyond for a customer, or as we call them, a beardo?
Actually, no, I can't. I've never done that.
Best answer yet.
Meets expectations.
Adequate man.
The customer's wrong.
Okay, well, good.
Fantastic.
That does pretty much nail our mantra here at Beards and Sundries, so very good answer. Thank you.
Literally never happened to me. Yeah, you're welcome.
Do you have another one, Jay, or you want me to do my other one?
No, go for it. I am currently out of questions unless we are responding to them from our opinion.
This is the worst review that's ever happened to me.
Bitch. Just a fucking bitch.
Criticizes management like he owns store.
Annual review, only 4 questions.
HR does not give a shit about your opinion, so you better quit that.
Exactly. Why do you think I don't give a shit about them?
And we'll get to HR later, so don't you worry about that.
Yeah, HR has actually already submitted their problems.
Let's just say the lockbox is fully stocked. And not thanks to you. Next question!
Jesus. Okay, continue.
What does the phrase synergistic management solutions mean to you, Stockboy?
As a stock boy, it means absolutely fucking nothing.
Good start.
Stunning, stellar answer.
Actually, I find the meaning of synergistic management solutions to be the absolute nonsense that is occurring in front of me currently.
Are you saying that corporate buzzwords are useless?
Well, I'm saying that what you are attempting to do is achieve synergistic management solutions by giving me an annual review. But much like other corporate lingo bullshit, you are failing miserably.
Whoa.
Sincere honesty.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Claims capitalism isn't the answer.
I'm not just claiming.
Oh, looks like Ted Cheerios is calling in. We're just going to hit ignore and check back in with him later. Okay. Another quick note about Anthony's birthday, November 19th. For some reason, every year there's always something, be it a video game, a food item, some kind of event, always coincides with the week of your birthday, Anthony, and it makes you very easy to shop for.
It's because of Christmas
And Black Friday.
and Black Friday.
This year, for example, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet just came out, literally the day before Anthony's birthday.
I get it for my birthday every year.
That's right.
I get whichever one Joe doesn't want.
Right.
Joe, are we going to be selling that at the BNS market?
We took some pre-orders, but I don't know. We saw some employee running out the back door with all of them, so we'll just have to find out who that is.
It's this guy.
It's weird how there's only 3 employees here.
It's like a Dollar Tree.
It's like a really bad whodunit.
Was it Anthony? Yes, it was. Okay, next.
Come on, show me some of those synergistic management solutions.
I don't know what that shit means either. I said, what does it mean to you?
Yeah, we're trying to get an answer so we can figure it out.
No, do you know? Do you actually know?
Yeah, please tell us.
Can we go back to strengths and write down knows more than you?
Yes, Anthony, that's obviously how this works.
Too many strengths.
The lower people know more than management, but management knew how to kiss ass. So obviously, weakness, can't
Right.
kiss ass.
Only likes to beep ass.
Fuck and eat. Those were the 2 words he beeped out.
Fork and knife. Deviled egg.
That's why I'm not kissing your asses. Too many deviled eggs. Anyways, where were you at in my annual review?
Anthony, name a role model who's inspired your career.
Oh, Karl Marx.
Mm-hmm.
And why?
Anti-capitalism? I thought that was pretty clear.
Oh, I just thought you'd elaborate more, because I think people are going to be like, who? You Marxist?
I mean, yeah.
I got called that once on Facebook because I wasn't a Trump supporter, and I was like, okay.
Okay, that's kind of a leap, especially considering Democratic moderates or moderate Republicans exist.
Yeah, I was like, what a jump, but, if that makes you feel good.
Seriously, I feel like if I had a role model for my career, it would be Tony Hawk. Because I want to be known for something, but not known well enough that anybody could recognize me in public.
That is a good point.
I've seen some of his funny tweets about that subject. He was getting on a plane once, and apparently the boarding agent was like, "Wow, Tony Hawk, like the skater?" And he was like, "Yeah, like the skater," and then just went on his way.
Yeah, exactly like that.
He was getting one, and then he was getting his skateboard out of the overhead bin, and someone was like, "Wow, just like Tony Hawk," and he was like, "Yeah, just like him."
Just like Tony Hawk. Yep, that's exactly the level of fame I hope to achieve. Via Stockboy, obviously.
Be a fuckboy.
I'm a Stockboy and a fuckboy. I can do 2 things.
That's true. You can do 2 things. You are a multitasker.
You don't pay me enough to not sell my body on the internet.
Yeah, it's retail.
Anthony, do you want another question?
I mean, it's you guys are the reviewers. You tell me what the next question is.
I don't actually do reviews in real life.
What led you to work in this field as the stock boy at the Beers and Sundries market?
Well, Jay, that's a handsome question. I'm glad you asked. You see, a long time ago, when I was but a wee child, I discovered that, well, let me go back a little bit further. I, one day, was eating a grilled cheese sandwich that I had to make because my parents were out of town shopping for groceries, and I made said grilled cheese sandwich, but I burned it, and then I realized at the young age of 9 years old,
35.
9 years old, that...
It's getting very Matilda.
Yes, shut up. I'm telling you the story.
Yeah.
You asked the question, I'm telling you the story. Anyways, I discovered that I had burnt said grilled cheese, and I went back to the refrigerator in the pantry and realized that we were out of bread. So I couldn't make another grilled cheese, but I had already thrown the other one away. And that was the day, Jay, that I discovered that money could be exchanged for goods and services. And that is what led me to pursue the high-profile career of a stock boy.
At the young age of 9?
Right.
Oh.
I had wanted to be a paleontologist because I watched Jurassic Park the year before, but then I lowered my expectations.
Well, as I referenced Matilda, imagine what life you could have had if you would have just ate the soup on the stove that your mother left before she went to bingo.
Well, she didn't leave soup on the stove.
Is that from experience, Jay?
No, it's from the movie Matilda.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She's like, soup's on the stove, and then leaves, and Matilda, like, whips up pancakes.
Oh, the flamingo, yeah. That's where you found that comb in the bouillabaisse. Oh, yeah, I love that place.
So that is why I chose to pursue this career.
Oh, wow, what a wonderful answer, Anthony.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.
Stemming upon that, are there any misconceptions people outside of the field of Stockboy have about your job title?
Yeah, a lot of people have misconceptions about the role of a stock boy, especially here at the Beards and Sundries Market. Here at the Beards and Sundries Market, we have job titles, but they're a little loose.
Like you?
Oh.
Not just me, but okay.
Loose morals.
I mean, most especially me, but not just me. But anyhow, yeah, so I do stock items from the back to the front once they've run out. But, I also pee in the coffee pot every day, and that's a job expectation. I mean, I have to do that.
I'm so glad I bring my coffee from home.
No wonder I like the coffee so much here.
I just keep pouring coffee on my face. I'm like, wah.
The Golden Boomer Candy Company, more like a Golden Shower Coffee Company.
But that is a job expectation. I don't know if you guys have seen the description of my job role, but I actually am expected to do that every day.
So, Joe, who wrote that job description?
Probably HR.
Definitely.
It was HR. 100% HR.
It was definitely HR.
Oh, well, great answer, Anthony. We're so glad that you understand that. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Oh, so fortunately, a friend asked me this exact question like 2 days ago. So I have my answer ready and in the hopper, and that is to make people explode with my mind.
Oh, God, Anthony, there'd be nobody left on Earth.
It would solve a lot of my problems. And I want like unlimited range for this too. Like I can explode them from anywhere. So
2,000 miles away, someone just goes, and Anthony's like, so tired of them. Bye, Mitch McConnell. No.
Exactly. See, that would be, it would be a little suspicious that a lot of members of Congress exploded nearly simultaneously, but
also not. Because they wouldn't, that's a long list of suspects.
It's starting to feel like the movie, oh God, what was that? Kingsman.
Are you talking about The Boys? Oh, Kingsman.
No, there's a movie that is like about these kids in high school, and randomly one day one of their classmates explodes, and then other members of their class just start exploding, and it's only their class. Oh my God, it's so fucking good.
The Faculty?
No. It's called Spontaneous, and it has Catherine Langford and Charlie Plummer in it, and it's real fucking good.
It's good?
It's excellent. Like, it is a great movie.
Oh, her, Catherine Langford from 13 Reasons Why.
All right, back to my review.
Sorry, I was trying to get to this. If you go on Netflix and go to the show called American Vandalism.
I think I've heard of that one.
Oh, I've heard of this. It's the one where it's like fake vandalism, though, right? It's not like real, but it's shot like a documentary.
It's literally a spoof documentary. And it's funny. I loved it. I watched both seasons and I loved it because even though it was fake, I wanted to know where it went.
Yeah, you guys need to watch Spontaneous. It's such a good movie. I didn't think I was going to like it. I thought the idea of it was stupid, but the way it's done is it's enjoyable. Listeners, go watch Spontaneous.
Spontaneous. And maybe dabble in American Vandal and Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Anthony, I'd say overall that was a pretty good review. You do what's expected. You go there and not beyond, and you do job.
I do job.
You do job.
You do job. So, as thanks, we are going to go ahead and pass along a gift from management. Here is a voucher for you. This is $2 in BS bucks. Good
Thank
to
you.
be used between the dates of 4 days ago and 5 seconds from now. So use it at your leisure, and it's good for anything in the market on the clearance rack.
Hang on, I gotta go buy 2 bags of Lay's chips.
Oh, it just expired. Oh, so sad.
Oh no! Son of a bee sting. Wish you would have used it sooner.
But in all honesty, we do want to give a big, huge shout out to Anthony. He is pretty much the backbone of behind the scenes. He does all of our editing. He does all of our sound. He makes the show happen. He uploads it to YouTube. We get onto Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you guys listen. He really is the catalyst on getting this thing to you guys. We sit here and record, we banter, and we do the topics, and we do all the social media. Jay does all that, but Anthony really makes the show happen every week for you guys. He's the one uploading it to upload at midnight every Sunday. He makes sure it hits the airwaves, and he is the main reason the show gets to you guys. So Anthony, I can't thank you enough for what you do for us, because it really is a big job, and you do it so well.
Yeah, guys, this show is not scripted. We have an outline that we just kind of follow so we stay on task, but Anthony's editing skills makes it sound so on par that it sounds like we have written every line, and it is absolutely fantastic. Without you, I don't think the show would be what it is, and I'm so thankful that you're a part of this. I'm thankful that you've been my friend for over a decade. This has been a phenomenal friendship to have with you. So I can't thank you enough for being a part of my life, and happy birthday.
Aww.
Yes. Happy birthday, love. I love you so much.
I generously accept all of these compliments as they are all 100% true.
Okay, I think it's time for a commercial.
It's commercial time.
But in all honesty, it's a labor of love. And you guys do so much of the work. Like, Joe comes up with the episode topics. He comes up with what we're going to talk about every single time. He makes sure that we stay on track and stay structured, because otherwise we'd be fucking messes. And Jay does the social media, which I fucking hate doing. So that is a giant monster off of our backs. And none of this would be possible without the three of us. And for people out there who do their own podcasts and are like one-man shows, I don't know how you do it. It's insane. There's so much fucking work to do.
So I think it's a perfect time for a commercial.
Absolutely.
And now for a word from our sponsor, the Golden Shower Coffee Company.
Feel the cold air on your toes and on your face. A nice cup of coffee will warm you today. So brew up a pot of that old-fashioned taste. From the Golden Shower Coffee Company. That's right. Here at the Golden Shower Coffee Company, we strive to create the best coffee for you in the morning. Our coffee beans are roasted to give you that smooth, rich flavor with an ammonia odor that will permeate the air in the morning. And each sip will leave you feeling warm and damp deep down. So let that feeling of warmth from your first cup of coffee rain down on you. You'll be ready to shower after that first cup and start your day. Take your first sip and then let the shower rain. Feel the warmth and you can start on your day with a cup of the coffee you'll wish you had today. From the Golden Shower Coffee Company.
Good to the last drop. You gotta shake it a little, though.
Guys, one thing I can say about the Golden Shower Coffee Company is every morning when I wake up, my house smells so pungent of golden shower coffee.
Oh my god. That's
Like, my eyes are watering, and I'm just like, I need this coffee.
This coffee makes me think, who had asparagus yesterday? Haters will say it's scripted.
The weird part about this coffee is when I'm drinking it, I just like, I pour it so fast that it's just like running down my chest, and I'm just like, it's just.
It's the preferred coffee of Bear Grylls.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. And the preferred coffee of Bear Bars.
Or the preferred coffee of bears. The gays, not the animals.
God,
So thank you, Golden Shower Coffee Company, for your sponsorship this week.
So now, Anthony, as a great final little bonus of your review, we have for you a little pop quiz, lovingly submitted from our HR department.
no.
We'll dive right into it. The first question, out of the 4 main characters in the hit cringe movie, as you so put it, The Craft,
Oh no.
which actress is the eldest?
I want to say Fairuza Balk. Is it Rachel True?
It is actually Rachel True. Was 29 years old.
Oh, I should have known.
How embarrassing.
I should have known.
I didn't know that, but still.
Which brings us to the name of our pop quiz, Rachel, True or False. We are going to read you some statements regarding the hit film The Craft, and it's your job to tell us if they are true or false, or Rachel true or false. These questions have been submitted by HR, which, as all of you know, is headed up by our good friend John over at the Life's But a Song podcast. Make sure you go over and check him out, too. Thank you, John.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, whatever.
We have 4 questions for you. We're going to start with number 1. Rachel, true or false? Both writers are credited for the sequel.
False.
Yeah, you're correct. Would you like to elaborate?
I sure wouldn't.
Well, you are right in the sense that it is false. For the sequel, only Peter Filardi is credited.
Cool. I knew that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The other writer went uncredited, though they did assist in the production of the script.
Hey, are you on the page? Get off that page.
I'm not on any page.
Oh, yeah. Shut down his internet. Wait, just his computer screen.
No, it's my internet. Okay, Jay, you want to do number 2?
Yeah.
He doesn't have it pulled up because he's not ready.
Wow, you're correct. What is the name of the song that is featured in The Craft that later became the theme song of another witch-based property?
So it is a song. Oh gosh, it's the opening theme of Charmed. And hang on, I'm trying to remember because I can't think of the name of it. I am human and I need to be loved. That's the lyrics. I'm trying to think of the name. Is it?
I'm gonna give it to you because you were right, even though you didn't know the title of the song. It's called How Soon Is Now.
How Soon Is Now? And a misnomer that a lot of people think on this song is that they think the lyrics are I am the sun, I am the air, as in SUNAIR, but the lyrics are actually I am the sun, SON, I am the air.
HEIR.
Yes.
Oh! Do you know who it was covered by?
I want to say the Smiths, but that's not right.
Wow, how embarrassing. Jesus, I can't believe you didn't know this because I know nothing about it.
Who was it covered by?
Love Spit Love.
Oh, wouldn't have known that. No.
Yeah, same here.
Now, Beardos, you may have just realized that that was not a Rachel true or false, and to that we say, shut up. Question number 3. Rachel, true or false? This movie came out after Scream.
False. It came out before Scream, but it came out the same year as Scream.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Correct. They both came out in 1996. And as a fun bonus fact for all of you listeners out there, Nev Campbell and Skeet Ulrich were in both films.
They were in both films.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nev Campbell. She was busy that year.
He was busy.
But But let's not talk about how Rob and Sonny had to do Empire Records and then The Craft back to back, bitches.
Wearing a wig the whole time.
No bonus points.
In The Craft, yes. John.
Actually, that leads me to question number 4. Rachel, true or false? John apologized to Anthony for being a dumbass.
False.
That's not what I have on my paper.
That's not what I have on mine either.
So true he did via text message. False that he didn't do it publicly so as to correct his mistake and restore my good name.
Boy, this is embarrassing, Anthony. You're wrong again. It's actually Rachel True. He did apologize.
So, wow. First of all,
Hate the reviewer, not the name of the game, baby.
Yeah, there wasn't anything about a public apology. You didn't specify that. If you need it, he needs to do it now.
if we're specifying not a public apology, but he did apologize to me.
It's not too late.
John, I hope you're listening. Please give us feedback on this.
John is definitely listening to this.
John, thanks again for a great game. Great job, Anthony. That was what, 2 out of...
No, it was 3 for 4.
That was 3 for 4? 3 out of 4. And the only one you missed wasn't very important, honestly. You got all your factual ones right.
Good job.
You're welcome.
John will be proud. HR will love you for this.
HR will think you're adequate.
I do the work.
Well, Anthony, overall, I would say review complete.
That was review.
Good job on your review.
Weird that there were so many craft questions on my annual review.
It was very crafty.
But
Well, guys, last week we introduced a new game called Florida Man Birthdays, and a few of you submitted some birthdays for us, and Jay has a couple of them for us.
Oh, man. Boy, did I receive a few of these.
Boy, did you.
Boy, did I get a few of these. All right. So one of them, my friend Kayla actually submitted because I was in her office when she saw the TikTok and read it.
Hi, Kayla.
Hi, Kayla.
Hi, Kayla.
Hers was Florida man arrested for throwing alligator through drive-through window.
Okay.
You know what? I think I've actually heard of that one.
Right?
I think that was me, actually.
So Kayla's birthday would have been February 10th. And so that is when an alligator would have been thrown through the drive-through window.
Wow, she found a good one for her actual birthday. Spot on.
I know. So we got another submission, but he didn't actually submit his birthday. So I wish I knew what it was. And I didn't ask, but his name's Mac, and he's out of Florida, at least according to his TikTok. And his headline was Florida man robs bank, gets naked, and runs down the street throwing money. And on top of that, he said, "This is my favorite because I even saw it happen."
So this would have happened on July 27th, or at least that's when it was reported.
Mac said he witnessed this happening, and he said, "I worked at the gas station less than a block away and even had to turn ink-stained cash into the cops."
Oh yeah, because that stuff, it's like an exploding, yeah, and it taints all the banknotes so they can't use them.
Yeah. Also, we got one from our friend Will.
Hi, Will.
Hi, Will.
Will, thanks, Will. He said he'll participate in our stupid game, and I was like, thanks, Will.
In our stupid game? Is this our all mutual friend, Will?
Oh, no, sorry. He said, fine, I'll play the Florida Man game, you nerds.
Oh, whatever. Shut the fuck up. You know you like it.
This is definitely Will.
This is definitely Will.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, Will. Love you. Can't wait to see you on Friday.
Well, this article was from February 5th of 2021, and the title is Florida Man Arrested and Jailed for Calling 911 4 times for a Ride Home.
Only 4?
Only 4?
Sorry, he was arrested for just 4. 5's always the number for me.
Must have been a slow night in Florida.
So he actually sent the article, and so I skimmed through it really quick, and it said records show a deputy met up with him and offered to call him a taxi, and he didn't have any money for one, so then he was arrested for calling 911 because there was an emergency. Oh, and they found marijuana during a search.
Of course they did. I'm surprised they didn't find cocaine.
Surprise!
Oh, and they found they found marijuana.
God.
They didn't plant it themselves at all.
Never planted. Mac's story about the Florida man getting naked and running down the street said all because he woke up Tuesday and wanted to become a comedian. Oh, he was 25. Wow. Young.
Actually, he was kind of cute, and even though the picture is bad.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Are you single?
Wait, no, Alligator Drive-Thru Man was kind of cute.
So those are all the Florida stories I've received. But we did receive an email from George and Anthony out of San Antonio.
Hi, boys.
Hi, George and Anthony.
So glad to hear from you. George said he can't believe that both of you do not like cranberry sauce, and that's blasphemous.
Sorry.
It's been a while since we tried it, so I don't know. Maybe we don't.
And he said the ridges from the canned kind actually show you where to slice, so that's great.
Is that really it?
Well, it's helpful. That's how a lot of people slice it. But he was pleasantly surprised and happy with the fact that we're all addicted to deviled eggs.
Oh.
And he said George said that that's actually the thing that his family demands that he brings, because apparently he makes the best.
Really? What's your recipe? Tell us your method.
I asked him, I said if there's a special one, and he said he keeps it simple. It's mayo, mustard, pepper, and a splash of Worcestershire sauce.
Wash your sister sauce.
That's so hard to say. Worcestershire.
Wash your sister sauce.
Worcestershire sauce. Oh, and then the usual paprika and smoked paprika if he's feeling fancy.
Ooh, smoky.
The correct pronunciation, as my family is from Massachusetts, it's Worcestershire sauce.
But it's not. It's Worcestershire.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
The spirit of Massachusetts is the spirit of America. The spirit of the red, white, and blue.
Spirit of what's old and what's new.
Oh, I got it wrong.
No, that's a later lyric. That's the finale line.
Oh, okay.
Red, white, and blue. Oh.
Why on earth do I know commercials from the 80s? Oh, Family Guy. That's where I knew that from.
Yeah.
Hey, actually, this is a great question. Listeners, how do you say Worcestershire sauce?
Oh, that's it, Jay. That's perfect. That'd be a great TikTok for people to stitch. How do you pronounce Worcestershire?
We just need you to pronounce Worcestershire sauce.
Help me.
Just, for the love of God, help us.
I can't make the deviled eggs from George until we know.
Listen, we've already been corrected about Boise City and not saying Boise City, so maybe somebody will correct us to say Worcestershire, right?
Worcestershire. Is that not what I said earlier? Did I say Worcestershire?
You said Worcestershire.
Oh, it's Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Right, that's what I said.
The same way that you double down. This is exactly why in my review I said I know more than you.
Oh, arrogant.
Anyway, do you guys hear the music kicking back on? Because I think I do.
Oh, yeah, about time, because I'm going to punch Anthony, that little fucker.
Hey, it's my review.
Little?
Hey, I'm not little.
Oh, yeah, he's our tall, stock boy fucker.
I'm tall and fat.
Also, Anthony, I need to reflect back on your weaknesses. You burnt down our stockroom with your relaxing candles.
Oh, yeah, your stress relief candles that cause us more stress.
You were trying to seduce our customers, and you burnt down the stockroom.
Listen, that's not a weakness.
It was too hot.
43 candles in a space that's 4x4 is too much.
He was trying to recreate Fahrenheit 451, and he actually did.
If you didn't think about it, the entirety of the review, if you didn't think about it till the very end, like, it can't be that much of a weakness. Like, it's an afterthought at this point.
He's right, Jay.
Okay.
Boy, you really got my balls in a salad shooter on that one.
I did say whoopsie doopsie poopsie after it happened, and everyone...
Whoopsie doopsie poopsie indeed, with your teeny weeny peeny.
Oh, good God, it is time to go.
Hey, thank you guys for joining us for my annual review.
Yeah, thanks for listening to Anthony's annual review. If you have any opinions about how Anthony's doing on our show, give us some comments.
It's not good.
We'd love to hear from you.
Or if you want to wish him a happy birthday.
Yes!
Anthony has made another trip around the sun.
97 times now.
Yeah, so as of the airing of this episode, I will be 38 years old. So this episode airs the day after my birthday, and I'll be 97 years old. Like they said, I look really great for 97.
Everyone comment happy birthday. We appreciate you, Anthony. We love you.
Guys, we really want to reiterate that we love all of your input. We have so much fun going through all of your submissions. You have just done nothing but add on hilarious insight to all the games we've created. You've helped us create new games. Like, you guys really make this show possible, honestly.
Yeah, thank you so much. We wouldn't be able to produce these episodes in the length and entirety that they are without the content you submit, so keep sending us stuff. It helps us not only to fill out the episodes, but it also helps us to have surprise content for ourselves so that we get to have fun. We have as much fun listening to the stuff you send us as we do presenting it.
Well, because Jay said this show is not scripted, so a lot of the time that we hear that new content from your submissions, it's the first time we're hearing it, so our reactions are genuine, and we do spend some time behind the scenes looking into it and reading about it ourselves, and that footage ends up on the cutting room floor, so we can give you guys the best stuff.
Yes, and we appreciate everything that you submit to us. If you want to keep giving us content to talk about, comment on our Instagram, our Facebook, our TikTok. Email us at beardsandsundries@gmail.com. We love to hear from you.
Thank you guys so much for joining us again for this episode, and we hope to see you again next week for episode 22 of Beards and Sundries.
Yes, go rate and review us. Give us 5 stars, and if you have anything less, don't do it. We want to hear from you about it, so that way we can make it 5 stars.
Send us all of your personal info so we can come contact you, your name, your address, your schedule. We want to make sure you're home when we come to contact
A list
you.
of your fears, your blood type.
We love you so much. Come back next week.
Love you. Bye, Beardos.
Bye.
Bye.
Love yourselves.